Welcome to the Margin Business Digital Entrepreneur podcast. As every week, we have a very interesting guest. And today we have Leo Dobvenko. Leo is the founder at YallaHUB. And I think Leo can tell us best what he exactly is doing, and a little bit more about your background would be as well. Great to understand who you are and what you have done so far, and how did you make it to this point as the founder of YallaHUB. Please, Leo.
Yeah, thank you, Amar, for hosting me. Yeah, I'm Leo, 39 years old. Actually started as a waiter in a restaurant 20 years back, exactly 20 years back. Then moved to IT business, and I founded many companies in B2B SaaS. We create different IT services for restaurants, working in many countries, maybe 700 of employees total. 5 years back, I moved to Dubai with this IT business, established it here, and then I was thinking what to do next. And at that time, the 15 minutes grocery delivery was quite popular model, and we were first 15 minutes delivery service in Dubai. But then we understood that the model is quite tough, capital intensive, and it's quite hard to make margin in this business. And we were thinking to reimagine it in a bit different way, and we added YallaHUB leg to this business. So we have all infrastructure to make e-commerce in GCC, and at the same time, YallaHUB allows any brand, any seller to get access to this infrastructure and do sales immediately without any hassle. Yeah, and during last 12 months, we are focusing mostly on YallaHUB as a business. Yeah, and it goes quite well.
Okay, that sounds already really good. So you have background, obviously IT, e-commerce. Any brands you're running at the moment, or it's not? You're more the techie guy.
We have few brands which we are running fully by us. We are not the creators of the brands, but we are responsible for all marketing and sales.
Okay.
It's like something like 6 brands, mostly in cosmetics. For all other, so we are working with more than 100 brands right now, and for most of them, we are infrastructure provider. So brand pay a subscription and can do trade in many channels from one warehouse without coming to Dubai, without opening legal entities, bank accounts, and so on and so forth.
Okay, sounds good, because cosmetics supplements for me is a very, very tough, very hard. You choose a very hard niche, instead of something easier.
It's all about marketing and product.
Sure,
if you have a really good product and you're able to make marketing, then it's actually, in any niche there is competition, so you can't find a place where you don't have competitors. So that's why we do think about it. If you do something good, you have passion, then this is your USP, not particular product. Because in many markets, there are competitors only, and there is passion against passion. So it's not product about product.
No, definitely. For me, it's more like the supplements and the cosmetics is more for the governments. The governments are very tough on them. The regulations are very tough, and they tighten more and more and more. That's why I think it's very brave to do something like that, but it's as well paying afterwards. It's very profitable if you pass all these certificates and all these different things. Having said that, Dubai. Why Dubai? How did you arrive there? I think you're not have you been before as child, Dubai, or is this something which came later on?
I created a company which covered on all my parent country. I'm originally from Russia. And the task was to move abroad. And I was thinking where exactly I need to move to. And I was researching all English-speaking countries because I speak only English. And so I tested USA, London, Australia even, and Hong Kong, Singapore, and Dubai. And Dubai won this competition because of many reasons. Taxes, it's quite nearby, same time zone, very simple English, so it's not so hard as in London and in New York and so on. The price of entrance was the cheapest, so it was the easiest market to enter for us, for our business. And I personally, so I came here for vacation first, and I personally liked, so I thought, okay, this is the place I like to be in. And I actually didn't have any plans to move here. I was thinking, okay, I will come, open an office, establish everything, and leave. But then fell in love with the city and moved here fully with daughter, family, dogs, and everything. And
Dogs.
last 5 years I am in Dubai. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I can confirm that, Dubai is definitely number one on the map in terms of business, in terms of opening company structure, easiness of opening companies. I have tried a lot. I've tried a lot. I've tried from South America up to the Micronesia Islands to set up
Mhm.
companies. Malaysia in Labuan. We're living there as well. And then finally it's Dubai. And, for me, like the easiness, and the transparency, because, there is as well like some tax structure, and some government structure and some government guidelines you have to follow. If not, you get fined. So I think for what it is, the place and the where it is, and how other governments see UAE, I think it's the best place to be to run a business because everyone leaves you alone. You can do wires without any problems. You cannot do in every jurisdiction. It's a bit
Mhm.
more. But this is here definitely the best for digital businesses or in general for anyone who wants to run a business. And I understand why you took actually Dubai as the place to run business, and many can confirm that. So yeah, moving a little bit further. I mean, you are right now in Dubai. Do you mentioned you have an office, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is there how many employees you have around that?
In YallaHUB, we have currently a team of 50 people. Yeah, and office in Ticom, maybe 300 square meters or something. Yeah.
Okay,
And
okay,
we also
that's
have full fulfillment center and a big warehouse in Jebel Ali.
okay, okay. So in the same area as Noon, or because I've been to the Noon facilities.
Nearby, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
nearby.
okay, okay. I kind of like the Noon facilities. It's they just place beside Amazon, but it's everyone is in the same field, and I've seen the Noon warehouse, and that's why I know how the facilities or how the process works. So that's why I'm mentioning this. So
Hmm.
there is a few others. I mean, let's talk. Maybe I'm not sure if you want to talk about this, but there is competitors, right, in Dubai.
Hmm.
Maybe we without naming them, what do you think? Like, where are you standing, and how can you do better? Because what I think you are small, maybe smaller than them, but smaller means you can move faster. In business, it's like that. If you're a giant, you move like a giant. You move slow and lots of expenses. But you, as small, you can turn around very quickly. And you mentioned this as well in the beginning. So, how can you like stand out of all the big money? What is actually backing these other companies up? And how can you like distinguish yourself or separate yourself and move ahead of all of these other companies?
So our idea is not to compete with GMs, but to collaborate with them because like YallaHUB is aggregator of marketplaces and we allow sellers to sell Noon, Amazon, Talabat, Deliveroo, blah, 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 whatever. And we have also our own sales channel, which is YallaMarket. And it's quite unique because it's like some kind of sandbox for any new brand to do test sales, to understand environment, to understand customers,
Interesting.
audience, and so on
Okay.
and so on. So actually that's why, and obviously, like many people help sellers to sell. Like there are marketing agencies, there are Amazon ads agencies, and so on. But like we work with many of them because our main business process actually we inspire brands to scale abroad, to scale to many countries, and then on this way we help with something, then other guys can help with something. Somebody, for example, needs uh, from us. Let's say, to set up advertisement on Amazon. Somebody has its own team, and for us it's okay. We can work in both directions. So that's
Okay.
how it is. So most like the smartest way of not to compete is like not to compete.
Okay.
I mean,
Understand.
in that
Understand.
way.
I think it's a very good stand because if not, competing is is quite hard in that environment. So I think
Yeah, we
partnerships
started with
using
YallaMarket. Yeah, when it was only YallaMarket, 15 minutes grocery delivery, we were first. But then, see, Noon started doing the same, Talabat started doing the same, Karim started doing the same, Deliveroo started doing the same. Like, okay, we have four competitors, $10 billion valuation each.
exactly, yeah,
So, are you sure we need to continue? So yeah, that's why, okay, let's not compete with them, let's sell through them because these are
very good.
platforms, they have audience and they need supply. Yeah, they need somebody to supply good items to their audience. And we became more supplier, rather than customer fronted up and so on.
Okay. This is exactly what I meant, when I said like, are you competing or are you, kind of trying to use them in order to go to your goals? Because this is what you can do when you're smaller. You can actually use the giants in order to yeah, to make a share, to get a share out of their business and actually to use them because their infrastructure obviously is a lot maybe not
Yeah.
better, but more there's a lot more where they can reach out while smaller companies it's harder. So I think that's a pretty good business model what you built there. You mentioned just now, and this is very interesting for me, like YallaMarket. Is this a
Yes.
marketplace like you have now built? Because
No,
I haven't heard about it yet.
YallaMarket, it's retail. It's not marketplace. So
Okay.
I can say it's like InstaShop, but with only one player. So it's like
Okay.
1P retail. Yeah, and this is the initial model. The idea was to build dark stores across Dubai and to deliver from them like in 15 minutes. So that
Okay.
was initial business model. Yeah, but then we left the model. Yeah, but YallaMarket still in operations. We still have good customer database and like for brands who are coming to this market through YallaHUB, YallaMarket is sandbox. So you can test
Okay.
hypothesis, you can receive like first sales in first 2 days, like then you can ask customers what do they think about the product, and then you go to Amazon, and so on, you scale it.
Okay, okay. I really like that. I really like that. I like the whole concept, I like the whole concept, and I think it's very brave from you actually to go in there and build such a business model in a city where or in a country, let's say, where the entry is quite high. It's not like you go there and you just, yeah, whatever, I'm going to test this out and this out. You need to know exactly what you're doing, and you need to have some serious backup in order to get this going in this country. Because I've seen the infrastructure, I've seen, like I said, the Noon warehouse, the Amazon warehouse, all of this, and it's very very interesting and very promising as well. And this is as well my next questions I have for you. I mean, YallaHUB right now, what do you think? Where are you going like in 5 years? Where do you see the company growing if you can talk about that? And what are your plans, most importantly?
So currently we work on the model where brands from the globe come into GCC countries. So this our current approach. But after we will build it, I believe the future is like from everywhere to everywhere. So the mission is, to build the platform which help brands to have, all world as a market. For example, we have, one customer. It's women from one Arabic country. She does dresses, traditional dresses, and previously she had offline shop on her street where she was born. So currently through us, she sells like on Amazon in GCC, or in Dubai, in Saudi, and she has her own Shopify, and she sells in Emirates like through Instagram and Facebook. And so then there are many people who speaks an Arabic language all over the world, and maybe who need this type of products. And so
Okay.
using YallaHUB, she can scale. So it's like quite niche audience. It's very small, and when you're trying to find customers on your own street, you have maybe 20 customers. When you're trying to find such kind of customers in Dubai, you have market of, let's say, 2,000 customers. But if you scale to globe, there are maybe 2 million of customers, so the business can be much bigger. And we mostly work with authentic brands, which has something unique, some unique USP, and they have niche audience. And once they scale the target market to global world, so then the audience become big enough to make big business. So the mission of the company is to create platform which helps entrepreneurs to scale like fast or whenever they want and
Okay.
where they want. And against them there are customs, there are certification, different municipalities. Then we need to open legal entities everywhere, bank accounts everywhere. So it's simply impossible to scale. Let's say in 50 countries, it's headache because you need to personally visit all of them to make documents, paperwork, and so on. So YallaHUB helps you continue live where you want to live and sell globally without leaving home. So that's what we do.
Okay, that sounds really good because at today's age or at today's fast speed of e-commerce and everything, this is super important. And as well, the UAE or Saudi, or let's say the GCC countries are still at a baby stage. They're still not even
Yeah.
developed in e-commerce. Not really. I mean, obviously the infrastructure, everything is there. It's like you have land and they begin to build the infrastructure around because then the big boom is coming. And this is what I see. And I see as well companies like yours and other companies which are coming to the GCC because of this, because they all know that in a few years down the line, this is going to be huge. This is now we're just all building and trying, trying out everything like a sandbox, as you said, trying out everything. And in a few years of time, when the world will come literally to the UAE, to Saudi, to all the other GCC countries, then we're going to see a big shift in terms of numbers of sales in the different marketplaces and all of this. So I think having a presence there and operating out of there like you do, and actually thinking about from there going in the other countries, because obviously you need somehow as well the revenue needs to come in. So other countries providing the service to other countries is really a really good idea as well. So I think, like I said, the model in general is amazing. And where can anybody can get in contact with you if they're interested, like in working with you or just have a talk with you, or because I know you do as well some meetups at sometimes around Dubai. If anyone is interested, how can they reach out?
So Leo Dobvenko, it's quite simple to find me or YallaHUB. Yeah, so I also founder of MENA Sellers community. Like we do gatherings every month just to discuss, pain points, how to work with Amazon, how to do ads, and so on. Yep, so we are quite open to discuss and collaborate, and we are still also in learning curve because it's just the beginning, and some niches already big, some niches still small, and you need to always adapt. So, and the best thing, the best source of information is other people who is doing something in e-commerce.
Sure.
Yeah.
Definitely agree. Great. Okay, then give us just, if you can, one last message to sellers or to entrepreneurs around the world.
So, if you want to be happy, do sales.
Sell more, right?
Sell more, yeah. Because people need really good products. When you are trying to sell, then they have a chance to test your product and fix some problem in life with them.
Amazing. Great. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was great talking to you and to know more about YallaHUB and the whole structure around and your ambitions and the goals you have. And I wish you best of luck and see you around in Dubai, right?
Yeah, see you. Thank you very much. Let's join us for the next community meeting. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.